And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Flyline Guy. Welcome back and welcome aboard. Before we get started, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely we are hoping that you guys enjoy the flight with us today. So we are back in Saraimo, Angola, and we're going to be heading west today. We're going to stay in Angola, but we're going to be heading over to Uíge, Angola. So we'll talk about that once we get into the air. But right about now, we've gotten our clearance from center, and we'll be heading up to 43,000 feet today. Our flight time will be 1 hour and 15 minutes roundabouts, depending on the winds. Weather in Uíge right now is actually pretty interesting. I'm a little worried about it. To a degree, just because this is an airport, doesn't have any approaches, so it's just going to be a straight visual approach. But based on the weather right now, it's looking like there was a little bit of storms in the area, a little bit of rain, but hopefully in the next hour or so things are going to clear up. Looks like things are clearing up, so we should be good to go for our approach. The weather shouldn't be too bad, but it's a beautiful day here in Saraimo, and we're just gonna go ahead and get on the way, folks. And good day, Luanda Control, November 8 982, holding short runway 31 for IFR release.
November 8982, release for departure. Clearance void if not off by 6:55 Zulu. If not off by 6:55 Zulu, contact no later than 75 Zulu. Time now 6:33 Zulu. Frequency change approved.
Release for departure, November 8 982. Alright, wasn't too sure what to say there. I'm just gonna set my squawk 4746. Just make sure that's set before we get up in the air. Alrighty, folks. And we're setting 10,000 feet. That's our original altitude, or initial altitude, on climb. And we'll get further clearance as we go up. Now just going through our checklist real quick. Air source select knob set to both. Flaps are set for takeoff. Trims are already set for takeoff as well. Heater static heat can come on. Anti-collision lights are on. And landing lights are on. For takeoff checklist is complete. Alright, let's set our takeoff thrust, and we are on our way. Takeoff thrust is set. Parking brakes released. And I guarantee you, we should reach our takeoff speeds really quick, our rotate speeds. And here we go, rotate.
Airborne time logged.
Positive rate of climb, gear up. good day, Luanda Control, November 8982 at 10,000.
November 8982, Luanda Control, radar contact. Climb to flight level 430.
On flight level 430, November 8982.
November 8982, turn left, heading 240. Expect further clearance in about 19 miles.
Turn left heading 240, expect further clearance in 19 miles, November 8982.
November 8982, turn left, heading 195.
Turn left heading 195, November 8982.
Negative, turn left, heading 195.
Left heading 195, November 8982.
Negative, turn left, heading 195.
Turn left, heading 195, November 8982.
Yeah, so we've been cleared direct to Aksugo, so it means we're just basically on our flight plan right now. Right now we're at 20,000 feet, climbing right up to 43,000. And of course this aircraft is a rocket, so we're climbing at almost 4,000 feet per minute. Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, man, everything is looking good. I kind of got a little overwhelmed there, trying to speak with ATC. So we're just gonna complete our after takeoff checklist here. So landing gear is up, flaps are up, anti-ice as required, passenger advisory switch as required, pressurization is looking good. Yep. And altimeter 2 standard after takeoff checklist is complete. Now that we're settled in, folks, we can just go ahead and take a quick look at where we're going to be heading today, which is Uíge, Angola. Once again, never heard of that place before. So one thing I love about these travels is that I really get to learn about these different countries around the world. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We've started our descent into Uíge. Right about now, we are at around 14,000 feet, descending to 4,900. We've been given the visual runway 01 approach, and as mentioned before, there's no approach plates, so it's nothing for me to show you. Just letting ATC guide us in. The airport elevation is about 2,200 feet, so it's fairly high, but we'll see how things go. But it should be a straight-in approach. We're just continuing this last kind of straight leg, and it's basically a right turn, and then we'll be landing on runway 01. Current weather right now is just pulling it up here over on the side. It's looking like about 22 degrees. Partly cloudy skies. Winds are out of the east at 1 knot, gusting to 7 knots. So yeah, Yeah, it's looking good. So I could imagine, kind of based on like looking out our windscreen now, airport will probably be maybe somewhere in this valley up here that we're flying into. First time for me, so I actually have no idea. So we'll see what happens. But in the meantime, when I come back, we'll be on final approach and hopefully fully configured for landing. So let's see if we're going to have a smooth landing here today. Still haven't quite gotten the hang of landing in the CJ3 Plus because the aircraft is so low to the ground. It's kind of awkward when I land. It feels like I'm about to slam the plane onto the tarmac on its belly because it's so low down. But yeah, folks, things are looking good. So been a nice smooth flight so far, and yeah, just looking forward to wrapping this guy up. And I really want to start moving north and making progress on the African tour because it's a big country. I feel like we've been, well, besides big continent, and I feel like we've been doing this African tour forever, and we're still not like halfway back up to the top of the continent. So, all right, folks, I'll check when we get back, and yeah, hopefully it'll be nice tonight. So I'll see you guys then. All right, folks. So looks like that's the airport right there, off to our right. So it's going to be a bit of a tight turn. But we've got our first notch of flaps down. I think we can go landing flaps now as well. And let's prepare for landing, folks. All right?
November 892, airport is at your 1 o'clock 11 miles. Report the field in sight.
I have the field in sight. November 8982.
November 892, cleared visual approach runway 01.
Cleared visual approach runway 01, November 8982. Alrighty, folks, this is a bit of a tight turn, but it should be good. Just letting the autopilot fly us in. So it's just kind of setting us up for, as I said, that right turn onto runway 01. You can go gear down. And let's take a quick look at our landing checklist. We have our minimums already set. Passenger advisory switch. Advisory safety, fuel transfer knob. It's already off. All anti-ice, de-ice switches as required. Landing lights on. Let's check our speed as well, a little slow. We have our landing gear down. We have our flap set for landing. Pressurization checked.
November 892, no tower services available at Uíge Airport. Frequency change approved. Bye-bye.
Frequency change approved. November 8982. Alright, so that means we'll be going to Unicom. I'm just going to announce that we are landing once we've lined up on final. Beautiful. Nice smooth approach here. And we've been blessed with great weather today, which is good as well. So, really happy for that. So, Yes, this is looking good. Uíge traffic, November 8982 on short final runway 01. November 8982. Alright.
Autopilot.
With the autopilot and yaw damper off, this is my aircraft. Just gonna drop our altitude here. Beautiful rolling hills of Uíge. Absolutely amazing approach, man. Looks awesome. So folks, if you haven't noticed, I haven't, well, probably you haven't noticed, I haven't switched over to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 yet, just basically because there was a lot of oops, let me just check something. There you go. There was a lot of performance issues with Flight Simulator 2024, but definitely I'm looking to actually get a new video card at some point, probably in the new year, just on parental leave. My little one was born, and I think once I get the new video card, I'm gonna probably switch over. I have a 3080 Ti right now, which I'm not convinced of its performance in 2024. So just want to get something a little more powerful, and then go from there. All right, here we are, folks. We're lining up. Gear is down and locked. 200 checked. Little high though. Check.
50.
Landing time logged.
Let's line up in the middle. We're going full flaps. That slowed us down nicely. Oops. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Uíge. Go a little further forward. Awesome. Right. Get the taxi lights off. And let's see. Yeah, I think we're good here actually. Alright folks. Cut the engines.
Engine off time logged. The flight is finished. It has been monitored by On Air.
Beautiful. Aircraft systems, exterior lights. Get our beacons off. Tail flap come off as well. And let's get the door open. Okay. Oops. All right. There we go. All right, folks. That was a nice, smooth flight into Uíge. Hope that you guys enjoyed the flight. We are going to continue our tour in Africa, and we're going to hopefully continue north. And we're going to be getting back into some of those more populated countries, like Nigeria, Cameroon, etc., as we move our way further to the top. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video if you see fit. I'm looking forward to any new subs that are coming on. We've had a few new subs join on lately. Outside of that, I'll catch you guys on the next one. This is your boy Flyland Guys saying stay safe and most importantly, stay fly. I'm out. Peace.
Fly Island Guy, we're soaring so high. With reggae beats we touch the sky.